Welcome, everyone, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to be informed about a famous inventor, Garrett A. Morgan. I will inform you about the inventor of the traffic light. The traffic light played an essential role in the regulation of traffic flow. In 1923, Garrett A. Morgan was determined to create a traffic signal that alerted drivers when a traffic signal light was about to turn red. As a result of witnessing an accident at a busy intersection in 1923, he knew that a change needed to be implemented. Everyone needs to understand why Garrett A. Morgan is important and why the traffic light is essential in our everyday lives. Being a relatively new driver, I believe that the traffic signal light is important. The traffic signal light is about every driver's safety. Now, let's explore Garrett A. Morgan. Garrett A. Morgan was the son of a former slave born in Paris, Kentucky on March 4th, 1877. His teen years, he moved to Ohio for opportunities. In 1895, he worked at a sewing machine as a sewing machine repairman. And in 1907, he opened his own sewing equipment repair shop. In 1909, he acquired 32 employees. Garrett A. Morgan was one of the first African American males to purchase a car in Cleveland, Ohio. Morgan was inspired by the number of accidents he personally witnessed and thought that improvements needed to be made. He wanted a three-position light that signaled drivers that the light was about to turn red and to proceed with caution. According to History.com, he was awarded a patent in 1914 for a safety hood and smoke protector. According to History.com, he sold the rights to his invention to General Electric for $40,000. Also, according to About.com, inventors, on July 25th, 1916, Garrett Morgan made national news for using his gas mask to rescue 32 men trapped during an explosion underground 200 feet below Lake Erie. According to BlackInventor.com, the fire departments across the country showed great interest in purchasing the new gas mask as well as the U.S. Army. Garrett A. Morgan wasn't the first to experiment with the invention of the traffic light. There were other inventors, but Garrett Morgan was the first to receive a U.S. patent. Persistence, knowledge, and perseverance were probably key factors to his success. Now, I know you're probably thinking, why patent the traffic light? Garrett Morgan was the first to acquire a grant for his invention, and on November 20th, 1923, he also had his invention patented in the United Kingdom and Canada. Garrett Morgan was a savvy businessman, well respected across the country. Garrett Morgan wanted to make sure he was granted and acknowledged for his invention. Some of you may have not been aware of who Garrett Morgan was, but he definitely made an impact on our lives and the way we drive every day. Even if you do not drive, the traffic light affects your life, especially in a large city like Houston. Most people commute, carpool, or use some type of metropolitan transportation. Fellow Houstonians, you may not own a car, but you should appreciate accomplishments made by Morgan, essentially in maintaining traffic flow. As a result of his invention, people are less likely to have major accidents on the road. Garrett Morgan was an intelligent businessman, and with that being said, he sold the rights to his invention to General Electric for $40,000. Now that's a lot of dough.
That was awesome.
Awesome job.